Hey guys, so I'm back. I don't know what you're laughing at. This is my son Jackson, for anyone who doesn't know who he is. He is 2 and a couple months. He is 2 on September 30. You want to wave to everyone? Well, it's really just waving to me and you. You don't know what I do on here, do you? You want to blow kisses to everyone? No? Not in the mood?
No.
No. So you're probably wondering where I've been, or not. I mean, I suppose my subscribers, you know, I was usually doing weekly updates. Pretty much I don't have an explanation, although I kind of do. I just wasn't in the vlogging mood. I was feeling like poop. Can you put that back on Mummy's bed, please? Put that on Mummy's bed. You don't want to drop that. My camera. Can you put it on my bed, please? Thank you. I haven't been feeling that well, and I ended up going on holiday to see my family down south for a good week with Jackson. Wade didn't come with me because he's working. He missed out. But I went down for like a friend's hens, and she's actually pregnant due the same day as me, so that's like crazy. So yeah, I was down there and I'm like, made just a whole lot of excuses of, oh yeah, I'll do it after my ultrasound, I'll do it after doctor's appointment, blah blah blah. So I'm going to start off with obviously leaving off I left off, I think, from week 10. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this in like a 2-3 part video. I'll see how long I take to do this, because I've got obviously a lot to update on. I mean, I was thinking of just missing the last few weeks, but I mean, I suppose a lot has been going on in the last few weeks. So starting off from where I left off, I think in my last video I was saying that I was feeling relatively a-okay, but I swear every time I do these vlogs, then the day after, like from saying, oh yeah, I feel great, the next day I feel like poop. So the next day I'm sure I felt like poop. I was just so tired and sick, not throwing up sick, like as I said before, it takes me so much to throw up, and because I would have a cold, I had a cold still lingering on. I would still in the morning cough up mucus, and every time I would do that I would want to go throw up and I would gag over the sink or over the toilet and nothing would come up, so that kind of sucked, because I just wanted to throw up and be done with it. I was pretty much confined to the couch. I felt like the worst mother in the world, because I was sure he had a day there where he just watched television. I hate that. But I couldn't do, I mean, I was to the point where I was going to ask my husband to come home from work. And I could have asked my mother-in-law, she just lives up the road, but you know how we get on great, but I just don't, I don't know, so I feel comfortable with that. So yeah, I just did not have the energy. Every time I would get up, I would feel like sitting back down again. I just did not have the energy to get up and move around. Like each time I'd wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, I feel okay, and as soon as I'd get up, I'm like, oh. So I would have to pretty much have an orange juice, let my belly settle for around an hour, and then I would have like some eggs on toast or something. So I was pretty moody too, and I felt sorry for Wade, because I just was like this moaning, groaning cat who was just saying like, I'm sick all the time, I'm so tired, and then I would like be moody at him, and he doesn't believe that the moodiness is like an actual thing. He just thinks, you know, I'm just being a meanie or a bitch, to put it lightly. And he doesn't get the whole baby brain. I ended up leaving off our, I think I mentioned this last time, off our downstairs fridge. I thought I was changing the cords over to take out the dryer cord or something, and I accidentally took out the fridge, so all like the dog's meat went off. I think I mentioned that, I'm not sure. So yeah, he doesn't believe baby brain is an actual fact, so I think I should Google it and show him that it is, because us ladies know that we are forgetful, and I've already had one child, so I've still got mother's brain plus pregnancy brain, so I am just useless. Anyway, moving on. Really picky with food. Week 11 still. The only thing again was fruit and orange juice, eggs on toast, and you know, I would eat and think, okay, this is going to make me feel better, and then it never. So I was like, oh, I've just eaten for no use, but obviously eating is food. I wasn't eating anything bad because, I mean, talking about, I know, I'll stick with symptoms and then I'll talk about my food. Symptoms still, boobs getting a lot more heavier, still sensitive obviously if you push on them. I've still got those bumps around your nipple. I think they're getting darker, I don't know. My cousin-in-law has the nicest boobs. She just had a baby, and her nipples did not change because she was breastfeeding, so like I peed at them. But when she took down her top, I was just like, have you had a boob job? And she's German and she's gorgeous and she looks like Elle Macpherson. And she's like, no. And I'm just like, oh, they are amazing, because like the boobs and nipples like hadn't changed in size. They were still like a pink. They were still perky. And my boobs have just like sagged and gotten dark around the nipples, and wow. I'm sure you other mothers can relate, maybe. What else? No stretch marks. I think that's about it as symptoms goes for that week. So food, as I said, orange juice, pineapple, fruit in general, soft drink. Soft drink would probably be my only bad thing that in my diet at the moment. I'd have maybe a glass or two a day. I never was, okay, I was a soft drink drinker, like as in Diet Coke and Coke Zero, but not the actual full sugar stuff. I find the bubbles and the fizzy stuff like to settle my belly. Aversions, pasta, chocolate, lollies, chips, just had no, I mean, it's not like I had it and I felt sick. I just did not have any inkling of wanting those things. So I mean, that's really good. And I did the Intelligender test. So I ended up ordering it online because in Australia it seems to be quite hard to get it in the chemist, because I mean they're like $70, so I think they're pretty expensive and maybe they don't sell. And I did it and the results are here. So it says boy, and I was like, yeah, if it comes up boy, it has to be boy. And then I read the instructions, and then it said, okay, A, do first morning urine. But I couldn't wait because it came at like 11 o'clock in the morning in the mail, and I was like, oh, I really want to do it. So I did it then. Plus it says not to do it if you've had sex in the last 48 hours, and that barred me out. So I don't know how inaccurate it will be because I didn't follow the instructions really well. I mean, I think it gives you like an 80% accuracy rate anyway. I mean, I know that it's just for a bit of fun anyway. But I was really thinking if it comes up boy, it's going to be boy, because Jackson's boy, Wade's family comes from boys. I don't know, I just had this feeling it was a boy. So do it if you want to have a bit of fun, because they are fun, but they're kind of expensive. What else? As far as the baby goes, the baby for week 11 is 4 centimeters, has all its parts, and it's kicking and stretching, and fingers and toes have fully separated. So it's looking more and more like a baby. So that was week 11. I might do week 12 in a separate video because I'm already like at 9 minutes and I've got a lot to talk about week 12. So I'll stay tuned for part 2 because I've got ultrasound and I'm on holiday and what I did down there and different symptoms. So I'll be back in a sec.